What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Fortnite News. This is week 3 of 2019. Today, the Looming Llama dropped at the block. We also got the leaked load screens of Season 7, Week 7, and Week 8 involving the Ice King. It looks like winter is coming. We also got a sphere, which is being dubbed as Steve, over the peak. Supposedly a sword was being mined from the data. This is more or less people just wanting loot crate health. And this is all the skins that are leaking in the upcoming weeks. I'm going to leave this up here just a little longer. You can also pause it and read through it. I'm not going to get into it. And the other thing I noticed, at least playing in Playground, is floating debris. And I just don't know if they were sloppy at deleting this. But it just seems to be throughout the map. This was up by the block shortly after I had filmed the video highlighting and visiting the block this morning. The other thing I noticed was, and I don't know if it's because I've just been in creative mode a lot lately, that the base of some of these trees are seem to have a little more burgundy and red to them. I don't remember noticing that in the past. Who knows? So, getting back to the peak, two things got updated in this patch. One, the back of the peak, the cave entrance is now, I should say the cave entrance to the castle is now thawed out a little more. You can actually get in there. You don't have to glitch it through Playground. And this was added. And I know the Ice Queen is definitely coming. Also, there's the possibility of dragons coming towards the end of this video. We'll go inside the back of the castle to the cell blocks where what appears to be dragon eggs are. But Steve here, unlike Kevin, doesn't seem to have any ill effects other than it snows over your screen, kind of fogs it out. So anyway, we're going to go up to the top of the peak. You can kind of see the glow around it too, and I don't know if it's just, what it is. It's definitely at the max build height. I figured this out later when I try to build up to it, but I try to shoot it, try to do other things. Of course, the Infinity Blade is still frozen in the block of ice, so swords were rumored to possibly be an added weapon going forward. I mean, it's not really any different than using your pickaxe, and I am sucking with this today, trying to get up, and so. Like I said, we know week 8 load screen is going to be facing towards Paradise, and that's where the banner is going to be. But anyway, unlike with Kevin, this seems to not retaliate if you shoot at it. So I go through, just about everything I have in my inventory. Another thing that came out, I have not gone into regular gameplay, but redeploy was supposed to be re-added again. And at least in Playground, you start off with 50 redeploys. However, when I try to pick them up, you only get 10, so I have to assume that's what it is in the other modes. So, just watch me, I try to almost no-scope it, but that one, I think there was no sound to it, or the sound was off. And unfortunately, I'm dubbing over this instead of actually talking in gameplay. So, anyway, go ahead and decide to try to build out to it. Like I said, at first I didn't realize how high it really was. I wasn't thinking. It was like, duh, but I was like, okay, maybe they're just limiting you to being able to build up against it. And then once I realized, oh yeah, duh, I'm pretty damn high, I go ahead and build around. But, once again, I'm trying to see if there's any kind of retaliation that would happen with Kevin, where, it would be absorbed and fire back. But like I said, once I realize I can build over to it, and as you get closer, again, it kind of, you get the blizzard effect on your screen. You have zero, pretty much visibility. You can't build inside of it. I do get on top of it as close as I can. I try to hit it. And like I said, this gets a little dangerous when you can't see what you're doing. Of course, like I said, in Playground, redeploy, I wasn't really too worried about. But once again, I figured, screw it, I'm close. I'll just keep trying to shoot at, see what kind of animation I get off of it, and so forth. Of course, I'm smart enough now to back up with the rocket. But, that one's close enough where it did build damage, which was expected. So Also had a Gatling gun, or a turret, I should say. So, you know, I'm giving it its all, trying to see if I can get anything out of it. But you can see that the snow is spinning around it, and the animation side of it has swirls going on. But this is me once again just testing my limits of what the hell I can do. Throw down some bounce pads, start bouncing on top of it, even use a launcher. But yeah, trying to pickaxe it, not getting any response to it. So I'll let you go ahead and continue to watch what I attempt to do, so you know not to waste any time yourself of what the limitations is. And like I said, you know, it just ices over. You know, going to white just kind of reminds me of when Kevin exploded and everybody got sucked into the rift. You know. But anyway, like I said, I'm like, oh duh, I hit my build height limit in the map, and that's why it is what it is. So, like I said, then I'm like, yeah, screw it, I'll go ahead and just get on some bounce pads and see if I can get on top of it. You know, it looks like it's ice, but you don't have your legs ice over like if you were down by Greasy on the lake. But yeah, I just try to do everything I possibly can. But anyway, like I said, just keep on watching, and then later in the video, I go into the back half of the castle and the peak. Also, ammo got an overhaul graphic-wise. It's no longer just silhouettes of ammo. You actually see what each thing is. So, even figured I'll put down a spike trap. Let's see if it triggers anything, but it didn't. So, you know, like I said, yeah, you can use a launch pad just to see what I can do with it, but just fall right off of it. Nothing big. So, trying to think what else. I think I pretty much get bored with it and then realize, oh yeah, I need to go check out the back of the peak. Maybe we do one more thing. I think I was trying to see if I could just, yeah, even build anything else. I apologize in the background if you hear my dog. She always picks the worst timing. So, anyway, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks back, there was a glitch in Playground where if you put the Spike Stadium, you had to build out 2, build down 2, get up against the wall, throw it, and then kind of spawn kill yourself, and you would actually spawn inside the back half of the castle. And like I said, now they kind of thawed it away, and you can see an Iron Maiden there. You know, there's iron bars, there's cells, and of course, you know, they've put loot in there. And it's a 2-story thing, and right now there's still ice pretty much throughout it. But I go through and I break it, and for the life of me, I thought the actual dragon eggs, like I said, what appears to be dragon eggs, were on this side, but I quickly realized, yeah, I'm on the wrong side of it. But you're able to not only get through the back half, you can get through the front half. There's shields on the wall that make me wonder whether or not it's backbling. We'll see in the future. You can actually apparently access it from the front on both sides as well. It melted all the way through now. So, you go up this, and it's just kind of like a, you know, I wouldn't say a courtyard, but a balcony. But like I said, you can see 2 layers of ice coming together right there still in the center. And eventually, I'm assuming this will all eventually be melted as we're wrapping up the last 4 weeks of Season 7. So, and it was kind of weird how the shadow was casting from the cauldron, I wouldn't say cauldron, but the torch there. But yeah, then I just decided I'm not even going to try to jump over. I'm just going to go through it. And lo and behold, here are the supposed dragon eggs. Now, the helix-looking ice, rumor was that it was melting away. Honeycomb, maybe not helix. But I think it still kind of looks the same way it did a few weeks ago. And of course, you can shoot it, do it, but then when you try to break it, it's just your pickaxe breaks, you know, bounces off of it. So, that is, you know, something we're looking forward to, that maybe there are going to be. I just started trying to break all this away so we can get a better idea. And like I said, you can see where the ice comes together. There's definitely something with like the hidden eye. I think it's with the week 7 loading screen that looks like things are actually frozen around the Ice King. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this week. Like I said, this is something new. Leave comments below. Let me know what you think if you want to see future stuff like this. So I will talk to you later. Thanks.